Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. So, y'all, oddly enough, today I'm here with the song, but the song that it is just got me like, and I'm gonna go ahead and release the message because the other day, it was another song that was on my heart, and I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah. And then, you know what I'm saying? What the song is talking about actually happened. And I was like, okay. But the song is No Help by Zero and Trey the Truth. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a Houston classic. But anywho, and that's funny because I got the Rockets hat on. But anyways, okay. For those that don't know, it's the lyrics. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? The lyrics is basically, I don't need no help. I can do bad on my own. I don't need no company. Little mama, stop ringing my cellular phone. When I be down and out, nobody want to come and kick it. Hold on. Let me look up the lyrics. But, I'm a nobody out till I can shine. So when my money is gone, I don't need nobody to visit. Leave me lonely like you did last time. It's my song. Okay, so it's my soul. This my soul. This my soul. This my soul. Oh, actually, it's straight as. Oh wait, yeah, he featuring Zero, so it is Zero and Trey the Truth. I was gonna say what? Okay, okay, so don't come around my way because I don't need another fat weather friend with a trick up his sleeve. I don't know if this is the actual lyrics, but we gonna keep it pushing. Acting like he really my friend, but he after my cheese. Y'all need to move around. Y'all got me congested. Move around and let me breathe. I remember when you ain't want me to hit the. I'm not gonna say that. Now that I'm rapping, you see me and tell me to hit the. Thinking you can get a VIP pass or get in free, but Joseph McVie is enough company for me. Want to kick it with me because I kick it with a high class. Y'all didn't want to kick it when I was down on my in my corduroy breeches. Y'all was in Louis Vuitton, laughing and pointed at me, trying to ruin my fun. For using the millennium or money by the ton, you ain't help me get it. I did it with no one. Forget showing love back. I ain't showing none. Came to none of my shows, bought none of my tapes. Cause who should I support? I'ma still be straight. The less around me, the better I can concentrate. When I came face straight or open my chest plate, it could be your D date. Get beside yourself. We ain't cool. I think you better rewind yourself before uh be where you can find yourself. So beat your feet and let the door close behind yourself. I don't need no friend. I don't need no broad. Only thing I need is the help of the good Lord. Trying to kick it, but they sing too hard because I'm going to be keeping it real. They going to be keeping it fraud. 152% are real with me. So instead of keeping my friends get to steal with me, I can do bad one deep, so I chill with heat. I can't say that point. Wait, baby. Don't judge me, y'all. Do not judge me, y'all. Do not judge me. This is a Houston, baby. Anyways, oh, okay. All right. I can't say the next part. He going off. He go off in the next part. But let me go ahead and get the scripture for whoever this for. You know what I'm saying? people be trying to feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? They got this to say, they got that to say about, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead, go use whatever you want to, even if it is, you know what I'm saying, some people consider, secular music. I will say he did say all he did with him is the good Lord. Okay, anyways, the scripture comes from Sirach 19 and 19. Learn the Lord's commands. It is a discipline that gives life. Those who do what pleases him enjoy the fruit of the tree of immorality. All wisdom is the fear of the Lord, and all wisdom is the doing of the law, and what the knowledge of his omnipotence means. Okay, all right. Like the hat is like in the message today. But anyways, so here's the message. For whoever this is for, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when we go through a situation like what he was describing in the lyrics of this song, where you know what I'm saying, you doing your best, and you trying to get yourself together, and you just doing what you got to do to get yourself together, it can look like everything is closing in on you. It can even feel like, you know what I'm saying, like it's not going to ever work out. It can look like, you know what I'm saying, you at the end of your rope and that's where you going to stay. As somebody that know how people is, you know what I'm saying, I done been around all kind of people, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have been around a lot of different people. I done been around people top tier echelon. I done been around, business people, business folk. I done been around, the people that's, the college folk. I done been around, you know what I'm saying, people that are successful. And I've been around people that haven't experienced success. I've been around people that don't got nothing. And I've been around people that got a lot of something. It don't matter what somebody got going on. It's not going to stop them from coming at you and trying to make you feel as if you will never have anything. It's just something about someone that is working towards success that for whatever reason, when somebody is comfortable where they at, they get bothered by it. And when it's a situation, somebody that don't have nothing, and say they see somebody else that don't have nothing that's working towards having something, they got a problem with it because you supposed to be okay with not having nothing. And the fact that you not okay with not having nothing is a problem to them. When it comes to people that they didn't reach their success, they got their success, they got their little house, they got their little car, they got everything that they desired, they made it to where they wanted to make it in a business endeavors. They done married the person they wanted to marry. They done had the kids they wanted to have. They are at the top tier of success, and they look at someone putting forth effort to achieve success, and it bothers them because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes there are some people that, and I'm not saying this is everybody, okay? But there are some people that they see you trying to reach your success and it bothers them because they want to be the only person to say that they are successful. And there are some people, it's not a situation where they want to be the only one, but you specifically, they have been talking down on you for so long, and they've been looking down on you for so long, and they've been saying that you ain't gonna never this and you ain't gonna never that. Been having a mouth on you, putting a mouth on you for so long and saying this won't happen and that won't happen and this is impossible and this will never happen. So when you prove them wrong, it bothers them. When you prove them wrong, it will bother them. And because it will bother them, they're going to do whatever they can while they can to deter you away from even putting forth effort to achieve success. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was reading this, what was it like? I was watching this video where they were going over Reddit or something like that somebody shared, where this young woman was going to a cousin's wedding. Okay. Now, she's going to the cousin's wedding, and her mom tells her that she should wear her grandmother's wedding dress. And she was like, why? And, her mom was like, well, you should wear it because your cousin said it'll mean a lot to her. She thought it was weird. But she was like, I love my cousin, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. And she had to lose a lot of weight in order to fit into the dress. And you know what I'm saying? She ends up losing all this weight to wear this dress. She wears the dress. She gets there, and everybody is looking at her strange, whispering about her and talking about her. And she found out that it wasn't a situation where her cousin wanted her to wear the dress. It was a situation where her mom had been going around and telling so many people that she was strung out on y'all know what. And, she was looking for sympathy. She wanted people to feel bad for her because she's going through it, because her daughter is strung out and her daughter is this. And in reality, she wasn't. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who this is for. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And this is not even, this is a situation where it's like, why would you even do that? And I just feel like it's one thing to want sympathy when you actually going through something, but when your child is actually putting forth effort to make you happy, to make you proud, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Logically, it doesn't make sense for you to want people to think that your child is going through this here. And I know that there are some people, you know what I'm saying, they stray away from the way that their parents brought them up. But we already know that in the Bible it says if you teach a child to grow a certain way, and to, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is you teach your child to do, that's what they gonna do. So if it's a situation where your child is making you look bad, like I really get tired of people feeling as though, you know what I'm saying, they just bringing shame on the child and they just making the child look bad. It looks bad on them as well. You know what I'm saying? It looks bad on them as well because you raised them. You raised them. So if you raised them and what you showed them while they were growing up, that is what they are going to mimic. Some things I find myself doing and I laugh. Because literally, I'm not going to say every single thing, but let's be real. So I just feel like when it comes down to it, even when I look at my son and some of the things that he do, he is literally mimicking, like he acts so much like his dad, and then in some ways he acts like me, and it's just like your children are a reflection of you. And I don't understand how some people don't get that. But you know what I'm saying? I would feel if somebody is doing all this, they like making a problem where there is none. They you know what I'm saying? Something wrong with them. Confirmation. It's something wrong with them. Regardless if they experienced that as a child, maybe they had a parent that didn't treat them right. Regardless if their mother treated them funny or their father treated them funny. And now they feel like now they have the opportunity to do that, so they gonna do that to somebody else. Once again, this is a problem on its own because obviously this is someone that has not healed from what they went through, because they feel like they should be able to be mean and be nasty to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like they should do somebody else dirty. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like for whoever this is for, it's just I don't know who this person is that, you know what I'm saying, they was talking down on you. And they were putting forth a lot of effort to make you feel like you wouldn't be able to do nothing and you wouldn't become successful. And you may not be at a position to where you are all the way successful and you are finished doing whatever it is that God has ordered you to do. But understand, God is saying that sometimes when people show you their true colors, it's not exactly intended to put you down. And this is something that I have learned. When somebody want to say something nasty and mean to me, I take note of that. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say that I won't defend myself, because I will. But sometimes I like to hear people talk. And I like to let people talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna waste you know what I'm saying, my vocal cords that basically, you know what I'm saying, I use on a daily basis when I'm recording videos you know what I'm saying, argue with somebody about something I know is false. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Think what you want. Because if you think that way about me without even, you know what I'm saying, coming to me and talking to me about it, that lets me know how you feel about me. And I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, that's what he said. He was like, when he was down and out, they was laughing at him. When he ain't had nothing, they was, you know what I'm saying, making fun of him. They ain't want him to chill with him. They didn't want him to chill with them. They didn't want him to smoke with them. You know what I'm saying? How some people, as somebody that used to be a smoker, it's some people that they'll be like, oh, you know, we gotta hide it from such and such because they a bum. We gotta hide it from such and such because they this, they that, they that. And like he's saying in a song, now when they see him, they want him to come and chill with them. And he good on that. And even with this, you gotta watch this. You know what I'm saying? The way people be lacing people up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I gotta say it quiet. The way people be doing, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was acting funny with me back then, you act like everything a big secret. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden you want to involve me. I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Even though his reasoning in the song is different, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? From my perspective, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I can't stunt. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't see you put it together, I'm good on that. I'm good on that, and I'm good on that. At this point, I'm good on that all the way. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. But as somebody that done seen some stuff, as somebody that done heard some stories, as somebody that like, that's something I don't play around with. But anywho, um, with that being said, for whoever this is for, go ahead and say that, you know what I'm saying, there is going, you know what I'm saying, if as long as you follow the way that he wants you to go and you do what he tell you to do and you do things the way he tell you to do it, you're gonna be good. It's not gonna be a situation, you know what I'm saying, where someone is gonna triumph over you. Even going over the story like from the Reddit, you know, me personally, I love my cousins. I do. I love my family. I do. But I am not about to go on a crazy diet to fit into a dress so that they can be happy on their wedding day. It's not about me, no way. So me not wearing that dress will be okay. Even though I didn't know this, but I believe that tradition states, you know, I learned about this, I would say a few years ago. You're not supposed to wear white if you're not the bride. That's disrespectful to the bride. So why in the world, you know what I'm saying? Not only, you know what I'm saying, it's disrespectful to the bride, but it's also, it's tacky. It's tacky. Now, in older traditions, the bridesmaids were supposed to wear white. And, you know, in older traditions, it was because it was to keep evil spirits away from the bride. I don't know if y'all knew that, but the other bridesmaids were supposed to wear white in order to ensure that nobody was wishing harm up on the bride on her wedding day. And you know, if like a witch was to come by or something, like they wouldn't know who's who. It was for protection. Now we still have this with the groomsmen. The groomsmen will all wear a suit. But where it comes to the bridesmaids, now typically the bridesmaids wear one color and the bride is in white. But just you know what I'm saying, just FYI to those of y'all that didn't know. But I'm gonna say, you know, regardless, the tradition nowadays is not that. You know what I'm saying? The tradition nowadays is the bride wears white. It's her day, and nobody is supposed to be up there trying to show out on her. And you know what I'm saying? Even thinking about what it is, I would feel like if anybody should be wearing grandma's dress, it should be the bride. If she loves it so much, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that the lady couldn't even fit into it, it's just kind of like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna make she was making herself sick to get into that dress. I'm not doing all that. And it's not even, I'm not getting married. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. Like, I'm just being real. It's not my wedding day. Now, on my wedding day, maybe, if that's my style. But as far, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But for whoever this for, God is saying that there are some people, they have been doing some things. They have been talking about you behind your back. They may have been talking about you to your face. They may have been, you know what I'm saying, trying to mess up your day, trying to make your day bad, trying to make you feel bad about yourself, trying to make you feel a certain kind of way. And baby, they have failed, they have failed, they have failed. Because you still doing what God wanted you to do. And God say, there's going to come a day where you going to make it to where God said you going to make it to. You going to have the things God said you going to have. You are going to reach a level of success that you deserve to reach. And God said, just how they showed you they ain't want to be your friend, believe them. They showed you who they are, okay? They showed you who they are. Believe them the first time. But baby, like Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. You know what I'm saying? And I cannot stress this enough. Me personally, it's not a situation. I know that sometimes there are situations where when you want to join a group or something like that, and you know what I'm saying, they have this hazing thing where they treat you a certain kind of way because it's hazing for the name of hazing, baby. I'm gonna pay. Like I can't do it because I cannot go through you treating me like your enemy, and then now all of a sudden you acting like you my friend. Now you already showed me your true colors. We enemies. I don't see you as a friend. I don't want to see you as a friend. No, I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to go to your party. I don't want to hang out with you. I'm not inviting you nowhere with me. You good. You let me know how you truly feel about me when you was talking down, when you was throwing shade, and when you was looking at me with the side eye. So no, boo, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I just feel like for whoever this is for, and like you don't need a big party. In reality, being by yourself is better. And I've learned this as I have, you know what I'm saying, went through what I went through, and you know, like not having a lot of people around me, not having a bunch of friends that I call on all the time, not always going somewhere with a bunch of people, not always hanging out with a bunch of people. It gives me the opportunity to think. It gives me the opportunity to think for myself. And it also gives me the opportunity to, you know, get to know myself. And I love me. And you know what I'm saying? As I've said so many, alone, but in good company. And I prefer it that way because I don't want to. I don't want nobody disturbing my peace that I have with myself. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And even just like, you know what I'm saying, like what he talking about in the song, if somebody is putting forth a lot of effort to let you know that they hate you, to let you know they don't like you, to let you know they don't believe in you, to let you know how they feel like you nothing and you just gonna be nothing, you ain't going nowhere, and you ain't gonna never go nowhere. They don't see this for you and they don't see that for you. Like, man, you could talk down all you want to. Do that over there. You're not finna do that with me. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I'm saying? And you know, some people, they'll get upset when you make it to where you going. They'll get upset when you on the way to where you going. And a lot of people don't speak about this. But in reality, one of the biggest wonderful things about success is not exactly when you get there, it feel good. It's wonderful, but the journey, you know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like the first time I bought this bag over here, this pink bag, this bag right here. The first time I bought that bag, even though it was in a darker pink hue, but that doesn't matter. That's beside the point. The first time I bought it, I was so excited. Like, I kept on looking at the bag, and I was like, I think I'm going to get this bag. I gave myself a week to see if I still wanted it, and I did, and I bought it. And then I was giddied with excitement waiting on the bag to get to me. And when I finally got the bag, I was so excited. It was mine. I hugged it. I was like, it's my purse. It's my baby. And you know what I'm saying? Hugged it, kissed it, loved it. And then after I had it for about a week, it was like that excitement that I felt the whole time up on me getting ready to get the bag was gone. And you know what I'm saying? That's just like, and I just feel like for whoever this is for, sometimes the journey, you don't realize that the journey is the most exciting part. Like that is what is um as quiet as it's kept. You know what I'm saying? Reaching success, it's a wonderful thing, but it can get boring, which is why you will find people that are successful, they bored, and they're, you know what I'm saying, bullying people that aren't even successful. They haven't reached a peak of success. They're on their way to success, and they trying to bully and harass them and trying to say, well, they're bad at this and I hate this and I hate that. And a lot of times the scariest thing about it and the most dangerous thing about it is they know what it feels like to be at that level. So they know the things to say, and they know the things to do in order to make somebody at that level feel like giving up. And you know what I'm saying? For some of them, they experienced it themselves, but they had that endurance and they had that will to keep going. And the thing about it is, a lot of times they, you know what I'm saying, they also know it's only a few percentage of people that got that will. They got that endurance. They have the strength that they need, the courage they need to keep going. This here comes from God. It's not something that you can buy at the store. It's not something that you can just, you know what I'm saying? You can't fake courage. You cannot fake strength. You cannot fake endurance. And some people simply don't have it. And you know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times people that reach a certain level of success, they done knocked a lot of people out their way. May have not even been in their way. May have not even been, you know what I'm saying? Just like now, we have all these artists coming out talking about a certain artist, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names. A certain artist that deliberately knocked them out her way so she could become, you know, where she is now. And you know, the crazy thing about it is, it's not even to say she wouldn't have that position if she wouldn't have knocked them out her way. She was already at the top tier. She was already famous. She was already well loved and well liked. But she felt the need to knock these people out her way. And some of them, it was very subtle. And you know what I'm saying? Some of them, it was very, it was by blackmail. And for some of them, it was very horrific. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying this to say, you know, there are some people, you know what I'm saying, you gotta watch them. You can't be friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even when you do get to a point to where you are successful, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Even in the next part, which I ain't said, like one of my favorite lines is when he say, y'all want to rob, y'all want to steal, that ain't real. How I'ma kick it with you gonna mess around and get me, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's some people you really just cannot kick it with. And you know what I'm saying? It's some people, they'll take you on a mission to deliberately get something to happen to you. They will take you on a mission to get you put in jail. And they will sit with you in jail, but they not worried about being there because they ain't got nothing going on. But you, they stopping something that you don't know about. They slowing you down and they ruining something for you. It's some people that will take you on a mission and they gonna put it all on you. You don't even know it. That deliberately to cause you heartache, to cause you harm, to cause problems for you. Baby, God said, listen to him and follow his instruction, especially when it comes to people like this here that's trying to deliberately stick their foot out in front of you to slow you down or to stop you. Now, don't worry about them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna receive their judgment. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to it, it's not a situation where they just gonna be able to do whatever they want to do. You know, if you do something that God don't want you to do, he gonna get you. Just like if they doing stuff that God don't want them to do, he gonna get them. Don't worry about that. But understand, it's gonna be certain people that God gonna be like, nah, I want you around them. It's gonna be certain places God gonna say, nah, I want you to go there. It's gonna be certain situations where God gonna say, nah, that's the end. You know what I'm saying? It could even be a situation where God will literally send you somewhere, and then, you know what I'm saying, you get there, you there for a few minutes, and God will say, okay, it's time to go. But you know what I'm saying? It may not have been intended for you to be there for hours. It may not have been intended for you to be there for, you know what I'm saying, a week or two. It's just intended for you to show your face and get out of there. I'm thinking about how in the movie The Devil Wears Prada, she telling her assistant, tell my driver to drop me off at 8 p.m. and pick me up at 8:30 sharp. Okay, sometimes it ain't like, you know what I'm saying. You just go around, show your face, and you out the door. You know what I'm saying. And I'm just being real. And there are some guys, like, you know what I'm saying. We learned that there's some parties that you really don't want to be there too long. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know who this for, but that's the message. God said the success that he has promised to you, you gonna receive it. It just because you ain't get it in a night don't mean it's not gonna come. And you know what I'm saying? Don't allow nobody to make you feel like God lied to you, because God is not a man that he shall lie. God is not a man that he will lie. But you know what I'm saying? It is a situation where there are some people, they just don't want to see you successful. They want to be able to look down on you. They want to be able to talk down on you. They want to be able to say that you ain't going to have this and you ain't going to do that and this ain't going to happen and that ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And even when you do reach your level of success, my advice will be not to tell people certain things. I, like me personally, I wouldn't tell people how much I make. I wouldn't tell people, you know what I'm saying, where I'm gonna be at. And especially, I for sure, me personally, I don't ever post my location. I used to do that. I've talked about that and people pulled up. There has been a situation where people pulled up and they were trying to kidnap me, and there has been a situation where people pulled up and they wished me well. You know what I'm saying? Somebody brought me like a little, it was my birthday, and somebody brought me a cupcake with a candle, and she found me. I was at the racetrack. I wasn't by myself. I was at the little derby, okay, with my little derby hat. And you know what I'm saying? She brought me a little cupcake. I think I actually, yeah, it was a picture of me that day in the little slideshow. It's the picture where I took the picture with the little man, the little the little statue that they had. But anyways, that night somebody brought me a little cupcake, okay, and she took a picture with me. And then somebody else wanted to take a picture with me that worked there. But anyways, with that being said, you know, sometimes it's not always, you know, everybody don't mean bad. You know, everybody don't mean harm. And I'm pretty sure it was other times where I wasn't by myself, you know what I'm saying, where I posted my location and somebody might have, you know, tried to pull up meaning me something, trying to pull up meaning me some evil. But, you know what I'm saying, they saw who I was with. It was like, nah, I will chill. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. But as far as me by myself, solo dolo, I'm not posting my location. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm not. I love you. I love y'all to bits and pieces. I may post location after I have left. But as far as me posting it while I'm there for my own safety, nah, you know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that your girl is weak and your girl ain't a trooper. You know what I'm saying? I done fought fist and nail, tooth and nail out of some situations. And you know what I'm saying? I kick my slides off in a second. But when it come down to it, it is just pure stupidity to put yourself in a position to where you got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Anyways, that's the message. God said when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? They want to come and act like they cool with you. Nah, they ain't cool with you. They meant what they said. They meant what they said. And like God say here, lean on the learn the Lord's commands. It is a discipline that gives life. Learning God's commands is what gives life. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing I know that some people would say, like, you know what I'm saying? That it's scary to feel as though I can't share this and I can't share that and that. You know, I'm being scared. I don't care. I used to be concerned about people calling me scary, and I used to feel like I got to show that I'm not scared. I got to show that I'm not scared of nothing. I got to show this and I got to show that. Baby, I ain't got to show you nothing. I'm not concerned with how you feel about me, boo. I'm not concerned about how you feel about me, boo. But it's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. And I said it. It is. If you know what I'm saying? It's stupid. It's pure stupidity, okay? To know that there are people that got it out for you. To know that there are people that hate you. To know that there are people that want to see something bad happen to you. And to think, you know what? I'm going to let these people know where I'm at. It's stupid. And that's just what it is. It's stupid. I don't even like nobody around me that's selling out my location. And I'm just being real. I'll tell them, and don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want nobody knowing where I'm at or my son. That is confidential information. And I'm just being real. And it's not me saying that I'm famous. And it's not me saying that I'm just this big, you know what I'm saying? This person that, you know what I'm saying, is bigger. But let's be real. We've seen there's several stories of people that did that. I just watched a story the other day of a man, his child's mother, his baby mama, posting online where he was at. So that and going off on his enemies, going back and forth with men that she knew he had a problem with, posting his location. They went over there and took him out. So I don't play about that. And I'm just being real. And this is somebody that's not famous. Or wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I'm just being real. It's stupid. Anyways, and I'm also gonna say another thing. It's also stupid to become friends with somebody that hated you a year ago, a week ago, a month ago, or whatever it is. Like, for what? They already let you know they don't like you. They did not change their mind. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Those who do what pleases him enjoy the fruit of the tree of immortality. All the wisdom is the fear of the Lord, and wisdom is the doing of the law, and what the knowledge of his omnipotence means. So I just feel like for whoever this is for some of you, your life depends on you paying attention to what God shows you and what God is doing. Sometimes people don't even really be wanting to show their hand that they have hate in their heart towards you, but God make them. Sometimes people don't want you to know how they really feel, but God make them. And when God makes somebody let you know how they really feel, God makes somebody show their hand, you better take it and run with it. And I'm just being real, you better take it and run with it. And that's the message, y'all. That's the message, y'all. Baby, this was a long one. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real, okay? And that's the song. That's the song, that's the message, that's the word. God said you do not need any help to do what he is asking you. You need help from him, and that's it. Just like he said, all I need is the help of the good Lord. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? People that have already showed you that they going out their way to try to stop you from doing whatever it is God has asked you to do, whatever it is God has put on your heart to do. Why in the world would you call them and ask them to help you now? For what? They already let you know they don't feel what you're doing. They already let you know that they don't feel like you should be doing it. And they already let you know they don't have any faith in you. That's the message. Whoo, this message is long. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.